Hi, it's Christy Snape from Sydney, Australia, and as you can see it's an absolutely gorgeous day here in Sydney. So I'm actually doing my work outside today, and I just wanted to stop and shoot this quick video message for you. It's about, I've been thinking a lot lately about the difference between people that go on and have major success in their online business versus those that really struggle and give up and fail. And I thought, what can I do to share with you, like the antidote, I believe, to having a successful business online? Now, the first thing that I want to touch on here is there's two things that I believe are the main components on whether someone fails in an online business. And the two components are, obviously first, like I've said in a lot of my videos, I strongly believe that there's some business models that are designed to help people with no prior experience get results quicker than other business models that are out there. Like I've mentioned before, a lot of network marketing companies and all of those sort of business models aren't really designed for people with no prior experience before to get the good results quickly. So then a lot of people go to the component two reason why people fail is they quit, they give up. In your online business, the only way for you to fail is if you quit. So with that in mind, now I want to share with you the antidote to quitting in your online business. So like I mentioned before, the first component is you need to make sure you're in a business model that is designed for an everyday person to get results in. And if you are, then you're at least halfway there. The other half, that all becomes on you. Because the only way in this business for you to give up is if you quit. Let me share a story with you. About 2 years ago, my son was about 6 months old, and I decided that I wanted to lose I wanted to lose the baby weight, and I started an exercise program. It was advertised on TV, and I'm sure you've seen it. It was a program that you can do at home, which worked out well because I could do it at home around the kids, and so I bought it. And I probably stuck at it for about 30 days, which was pretty good. It's pretty hard work because it's committing it to it every single day. It's a 7-day program of exercising an hour a day. And I stuck at it at 30 days and then I quit. So did I lose on my baby weight? No, I wasn't back to my pre-baby size, but I was never big. I was never what you'd call big, but I wasn't back at my pre-baby size. But I quit. Now, about 6 months ago, I was at home. My mum took a photo of myself and my sisters. And when I saw this photo, I'm like, oh my God, I put on so much weight. I didn't even realize it till I saw the photo. Now, granted, my mum, she's at the age now where she needs glasses on to take the photo, and she couldn't really see. And the three of us look bigger than we are in real life in this photo. I don't know, she must have moved the camera or something. But anyway, she took this photo. I look at that photo and I'm like, damn, I've put on so much weight compared to, I've always been kind of the same size my whole entire life. But now I'd started putting on this weight, and I was at the point in my clothes where I was going to have to go up and buy a whole new wardrobe in the next size up, or do something about it. So I had already had the program and bought the exercise program a few years ago, remember? But this time, my motivation was different. Because this time I was at a point in my life about 6 months ago where I was really feeling really unhappy about the way I looked, and really feeling unhappy about how really not in a really great place. I wasn't happy with how I looked. I was feeling really tired. I was down a lot. So I was just in a really pretty much a shitty place. And this time I had that motivation needed to put in the work. So this program, you may have heard it, it's called P90X, and it's a 90-day program. It's really intense. It's 7 days a week, working out an hour every single time. But this time, my difference is I had the desire to give it all. There's no excuses. I was never giving up. I was finishing the 90 days. And I did. I got through the 90 days and I'm now back to the weight and size that I've always been my whole entire life, my pre-baby size. But this time, I would have to say I'm probably the fittest that I've ever been in my whole entire life, because I was pretty fortunate in my 20s and teenage years. I didn't really have to work out. I was always just a natural skinny person. But once I hit the 30 mark, it's like, you know what? I actually, to maintain that size, I do need to work out now. The body clock is starting to tick, I suppose. But that's fair enough. I actually really enjoy exercising. It gives me more energy and I always feel really great after my exercise. But now here's the thing. Those 90 days, they weren't easy. There were days when I would have had like a really bad night's sleep. Maybe one of the kids were up multiple times that night or something. I had really bad sleep. And all I wanted to do by the time I got to doing my exercise would be like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to do it tomorrow. I'm just going to not do it today. I'm going to go to bed. Don't worry about it tomorrow. That's what I did the first time I did the exercise program, and I was aware of it this time. So every time I had that feeling where I found myself saying, you know what, I'll do it another day, or oh, I really don't feel like it, or if I'd been out, because I dedicated 90 days to this, so I might have been away the whole day and just getting home at night time, and I was doing exercise at 9-10 o'clock at night, and it was the last thing I felt like doing. I so wanted to use that excuse, like, you know what, I'll just do it tomorrow, one day won't matter. But from my previous experience, I know that if I put it off for one day, then it turns into 2 days, and then I've gone a week without exercise, and you know what, then I've gone a month without exercise. So I was going to dedicate 90 days, no matter what, no excuses, I was doing it 90 days non-stop, because I wasn't happy with how I looked. I wasn't feeling good about myself. I had no energy. I wanted that to change. So I had a strong why, and I was aware of the excuses that I used to come up with, that I wasn't going to put up with those excuses anymore. So now you may be wondering, well, yeah, great, Christy, I'm glad you lost all this weight, but what's this got to do as the antidote of failing in an online business? Well, this is to have a successful online business. What you need to be doing over the next 90 days, no matter what, every single day over the next 90 days, you need to do income producing activities. So activities that are going to be bringing sales into your business. And if you go one day without doing those activities, you're going to end up like how I was with the first time I did that exercise program. You're going to find out, like, you'll have an excuse and say, look, don't worry, I'll do it tomorrow, I'm too busy. Or I'll do it, I've got friends coming over, or I'm going out today. If you really want to change your results, if you don't want to be in the same spot you currently are in 12 months' time, then take this advice. Set yourself a goal over the next 90 days to do every single day. Over the next 90 days, you're going to do that income producing goal, that income producing activity every single day, no matter what. Now, it's not going to be easy. You're going to come up with excuses. I don't know what excuses are going to be your excuses. So you need to be aware. If you're kind of in the day, you're hearing yourself say, maybe it's you're tired, you want to go to bed, or that you don't have time today. Find time. Cut out a TV show, cut out something that you're doing in your day, so that every single day you're at least spending an hour or 2 hours a day doing income producing activities on your business for the next 90 days, no matter what. And here's the reason why this is the antidote. Is if you do that as consistent every single day over the next 90 days, it's going to become automatic for you. Now let me go back to the exercise program for a second. I've been doing this now for over 7 months, and I still exercise every single day. I exercise every single day an hour, no matter what, because it makes me feel great. I love how I feel at the moment now. I've got so much more energy, and I'm in the best shape of my life, and I love it. It's because I stuck at it those 90 days, and it's now a habit for me. I want this income producing activities to become a habit for you over the next 90 days. And if you can do that, then I know from that point on, you'll continue to be doing the income producing activities. You won't listen to those excuses that most people use, and then they end up giving up in an online business and quitting, because you've got that muscle bone built. You've got that muscle built where no matter what, it's routine for you now. It becomes easy. Now, if you go back to my example before of my exercise, the difference is the first time I was just like, you know what, I'd like to get back to my pre-body shape, my pre-baby shape. This time when I tried it, it wasn't a might. I wasn't like, I need to feel good about myself again. I need energy. I was going to do whatever it took to get the results. So now let's relate this back to business and you. So you need to make one commitment, which is the next 90 days to do at least an hour or two every single day for the next 90 days on income producing activities in your business. The second thing I want you to commit to is to really look inside. If you don't want to be where you're at right now in 12 months' time, then you need to discover what it is that motivates you to change. I can't tell you what that is. You have to look at that deep inside yourself. Why, once I started building an online business, did I get to 10,000 a month in my third month? Was it easy? No. Were there days that I didn't want to do work? Yes. I had a young baby then. There was nights when she was teething that she was up all night, and I so could have just went straight to bed, but I didn't. Over those 90 days, that 3-month period, I was consistent in my business. Why? Because I said, no matter what, my daughter wasn't going to go into childcare. I was going to be a stay-at-home mum. It was my why. It's the reason why when excuses came up, I just jumped straight over it and put that excuse straight down again. So what's your why? Why is it that you want to change your life right now so that in 12 months' time you're not in the same spot? What is your why? What's your driving force? Every single time you hear that excuse of, oh, I'm just going to do it later in the day, or, oh, I'll just do it tomorrow. Every time you hear yourself saying that, think of that why, anchor that why into and go, do you know what? This is just me being uncomfortable with what I'm doing. If I want to not be in the same spot that I am right now in 12 months' time, then I need to do this. I'm committing to 1 hour, 2 hours of doing income producing activities for the next 90 days, and I'm going to do it no matter what. Then in 90 days time, shoot me an email and tell me how you're going in your business. I know that you'll be in a totally different position than you are right now. So there you have it, my antidote to not failing in an online business. 1, you need to be in the right business model first to make it easier for you to get results. 2, your why. Know your why, the thing that's going to drive you for those days that you want to come up with an excuse to not do your income producing activities. That why is going to help you jump over those hurdles and go through and start getting results in your online business. Because remember, the only way to fail in this online business is for you to give up. The way to give up is if your why isn't strong enough for you to continue putting in the work. Because at first, you're fighting an uphill battle. When it becomes a habit of doing income producing activities every single day, I know you're probably saying, that sounds really simple, Christy, but it isn't. It's hard. I'm telling you now, it's going to be hard to make it a habit every single day. But if you don't do it for the 90-day period, it will become a habit, and that's when you'll start getting results in your business. And I'm looking forward to hearing that. You can shoot me an email and say, Christy, that antidote to success in your online business, that video message that you shot really helped me. I did what you said. I guaranteed to myself that no matter what, I wasn't quitting in the next 90 days. No matter what, I was going to do 1 hour or 2 hours a day of income producing activities, and here's my results. That's what I want you to do. So I want to hear a video from you or an email. Shoot me a message, give me an update on how you are going in 90 days right in 90 days time. Now guys, if you're not in that business model that's designed to help an everyday person with no prior experience get the results you're after, then down below click on the continue button, where you'll go to another page where I'll share with you a business model and how you can partner with me and how I can help you over these next 90 days, where I can help you over the next 90 days stick to that plan and to really get some action happening in your business. So to work personally one-on-one with me to help you over those next 90 days, all you have to do is down below this video, click on that continue button, be taken to another page which will have all the details on it. Have a fabulous day everyone, and I will see you in my next video message. Bye bye!